Yo, LaRussell, respectfully. Shut up, nigga. If you haven't heard, Bay Area underground rapper LaRussell recently said on an interview that Lil Wayne didn't have any substance in his music.
I had a moment in my journey where I had grew a disdain for Wayne just because I started listening to everything. Like, I started maturing as a human, and I'm like, damn, this nigga wasn't talking about nothing for a long time. And
I think that's what his argument was.
You know, like as someone who like grew up in these communities,
right,
and grew up with homies who I seen want to be bloods because they following Wayne and want to be gangster and want to shoot all the gun bar and shit.
Right.
Like, I've seen the negative that he contributed to the community, and I had to look like, man, what are the songs where he really talked about something and gave? And out of 1,000-song catalog, you know, it's minute on this end.
Yo, fam, this dude bugging. Now, I've never been a huge fan of LaRussell's music, but I always respected his grind and hustle as an indie artist. He branded himself as a rapper of the people, specifically the people of his community. He used to host shows in his backyard and really touch the people. Now, he recently signed with Roc Nation, and some hip-hop fans are calling him out for championing that independent route to his fans, then turning around and signing a deal when the bag got big enough. Now, me personally, I can't fault him for that. Get your money. And no one really knows the ins and outs of his deal. Maybe he just signed a distribution deal or some sort of strategic partnership with Roc Nation. Either way, I don't think that's anyone's business but his. If you liked his music before, you should still support him now. My problem came in when this big head little body nigga started talking crazy about Wayne, saying Wayne doesn't have any substance in his music. And just to be clear, he didn't say Wayne had no substance, just that he had very little substance in his songs. And he tried to clean it up a little at the end of the clip, but nah, I'm sleep on that. Now, obviously, everyone is entitled to their opinion, so I'm glad he got that off his chest, because now I feel like I can get some shit off my chest about his nursery rhyme, Hickory Dickory Dock ass flow. And I would have never said a negative word about LaRussell before this. If I don't like somebody's music, I typically just skip over it because I don't like talking bad about people's art. I know how vulnerable you have to be to create art and put it out into the world. But since we being honest, LaRussell, why do you think you were so driven to Wayne's music in the first place? Because it was actually fire. You were a fan of his music because it was actually good music. Not everybody wants to make that dry ass local indie scene music you be making. You talking down on gun bars, bro, you're from California, right? Wasn't gangster rap damn near invented there? Talk about Ice-T, Quick, all the pimps that used to rap about Figueroa and gang politics. And these days, Cali has one of the most violent rap scenes. EBK J-Bo, Mozzie, Filthy, Draco, YG. Bet we'll never hear him say a bad word about them. This nigga said he saw friends want to be blood because of Wayne. He can't be serious. Don't all the gangs come from California? Or most of them anyway? All your homies look past Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube, Corrupt, The Game, YG. Forget all them. It was Wayne. Yeah, alright. I'm starting to think Jay-Z signed LaRussell, then put the battery in his back to attack Wayne. No, Wayne wanted to do Super Bowl halftime, but Jay-Z snubbed him. Jury's still out on if Jay-Z actually put him up to this, but I'm gonna keep an eye on that, man. What's funny to me is you skipping over all the West Coast legends. I hear you big up E40, Snoop, Cube, but what's that ratio of conscious songs to songs about bullshit? Why are you trying to single out our legend in the South? Nah, nigga, keep that shit over there. Matter of fact, what mainstream rapper has a ton of substance in their music? Common 10 years ago, maybe Kanye West sometimes, but that's about it. And not many from back in the day. Why are you judging Wayne different than everybody else? Because again, I never heard you not once say this about another Bay Area or California rapper. And on top of that, and this probably why this comment triggered a nigga like me, Wayne has mad songs with substance. I done been through real deal life situations and used Weezy music like a crutch to help a nigga get through it. I hate to admit this, but this the unwanted perspective. We gotta keep it a buck. I done cried myself to sleep like a baby with Let It All Work Out playing in my headphones. As a grown ass man, boo-hooing like a little bitch listening to Wayne talk about shooting himself in the chest. Wayne's so nice, he made a song of substance about substance abuse. I Feel Like Dying is a song with substance. Georgia Bush? Come on, man. Now I'm convinced he's not a real Wayne fan. So maybe if you're just talking about his mainstream songs, sure, there was not a ton of substance, but real fans know about Something You Forgot. That was the go-to song when niggas got caught cheating in high school. Or your chick break up with you, now you gotta call her at 3 a.m., leave that song on her voicemail. Man, y'all don't know. Wayne has over 3,300 songs. LaRussell has like 700, which again is still a lot for his short career. But Wayne probably has more songs with substance than LaRussell's whole catalog, especially if we're talking about substance within a verse. Sure, maybe the whole song is not about saving the whole human race, because then nobody would listen. Maybe that's LaRussell's problem. He's so busy trying to make substance rap, he forgot how to make that shit bang. You gotta bang first, Brody, or nobody listening. Alright, I had to get my little rant off. I wouldn't be true to my high school self if I let this West Coast nigga talk crazy about the GOAT without me saying something. I listen to way too much Wayne to let that slide. And again, Wayne does have some vulgar, brain rot type songs. I remember I was in college and one of my white homies was in the whip and a Wayne song came on. Pop that pussy and shake that ass. Bro was like, oh, that's interesting. That's the whole song. He just keeps saying that. So yeah, I get it. A balance is necessary. But Wayne had balance. And I was planning on naming all the songs with substance, but it's too many. Like, I literally made a list, but I'm not reading all these. Like Playing with Fire, Addiction, Mr. Carter, I Feel Like Dying, Don't Get It, Let It All Work Out, Glory, Demon, Don't Cry, Comfortable, Bill Gates, How to Love, How to Hate, Hustler Music, Tie My Hands, like I could keep going, but y'all get it. He has substance. Songs about his relationship with his ex-wife, songs about his children, songs about pew-pewing himself in the chest like I spoke about, songs about drug addiction and the negative effects, songs about the government, being black in America, criticizing presidents, unfair policing. Like, what is bro even talking about? Now, is it mostly substance? No, I can be honest about that, but again, who the hell does that? I need bro to show this list of LA rappers or just rappers period that have majority substance in their songs. Shit, LaRussell probably need a little more BS in his music if he want to keep growing, but that's just me. He got signed to Hove, so he doing something right. I'm sure he making the music he want to make. I just feel like this was either him being sent by his new boss Jay, or he trying to go viral for engagement or something. Now, after watching the full video, I think what LaBrussels Sprouts was trying to say is that Wayne doesn't make a lot of songs that are stories from beginning to end, which that I could agree with. Wayne will definitely hit you with some witty ass punchlines, but there's usually no cohesion of the story from start to finish. Just bar after bar after bar. He barring you down. And if LaRussell had just said that, no problem. But the whole he has no substance narrative, nah, we're not doing that. LaRussell, go get 2-3 Billboard hits full of substance bars, see how that works out. Anyway, if you still here, we family. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next family conversation. It's your boy Dope Digitals. I appreciate you rocking with me thus far. Till next time, YouTube. Peace.